Hello and a very warm welcome to you wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, and even good evening. It's MotoGP Fantasy Live ahead of the 18th round of the MotoGP World Championship. Can you believe it already? We're already 18 rounds deep into the season, and what a cracking season we've had so far. Only 13 points cover the top two in the 2023 MotoGP World Championship. Pecco Bagnaia leads Jorge Martin by those crucial 13 points, with Marco Bezzecchi just a small slender outside chance with 79 points a little bit further back. However, we're not here to talk about the MotoGP World Championship. We're here to talk about MotoGP Fantasy Live, and we have an incredible guest for you this week ahead of the Petronas Grand Prix of Malaysia. I would like to introduce to you our reigning Moto2 World Champion, Augusto Fernandez. Augusto.
Hello.
Pleased to see you. How are you doing today?
Hello everyone. Good, thanks.
Good to see you. Now, as we said, it's round 18 of the MotoGP World Championship. It's been a long old season. How have you found your first year in the MotoGP class as a rookie?
Well, it's been a tight season out there fighting for the championship. So let's see who can we pick up and for me also rookie season, not going bad. So let's see if we can finish it in a good way.
Yeah, you talk about a good rookie season. You've had a couple of top tens, including that fourth place at Le Mans in the early part of the season. You had a seventh place back in Japan in the wet conditions. You've really taken it to MotoGP as a duck to water, so to speak, especially in the rain conditions. So it's been such an impressive season, and it's one that you're returning to a racetrack this weekend that you've already tested a MotoGP bike on. How much confidence does that give?
Yeah, exactly. Really looking forward to this weekend. To these last three races, because also Valencia, I've been riding with the MotoGP, even if it was only one day and already more than 1 year ago, or 1 year ago. But looking forward to start, especially this one, because I've been riding a lot, shakedown plus test. So a lot of laps in this track. I know the rhythms. I know where to brakes in the first lap. So it's for sure going to be a help. So let's try to use it and have a good one.
Is Sepang a racetrack that you like? What are the little quirks of the racetrack that you can find a bit of lap time compared to your rivals?
Yeah, I really like this track. It's very complete. There's a lot of things. You have everything in just one track. Like it's very long, and you have like hard breakings, flowing areas, stop and go corners, fast corners, long straights. You have a bit of everything. So any style can fit on this track. So, but yeah, it plays also the weather, because also like today is raining all the day. It looks like so. Let's see, but as you said, I feel good on rain conditions with the MotoGP, so ready for any condition.
So you'll be hoping for a little bit of a monsoon on Saturday and potential Sunday to pick up that first MotoGP podium.
Well, I want to do it also on dry, but as I said, I'm ready for anything. So if it's on rain, I'll take it, no doubts.
Well, you said you're ready for anything. I hope you're ready for today's MotoGP Fantasy Live. And well, I think we'll don't you worry. We'll take care of that. We'll go through it step by step, and you'll be an absolute master by the end of it. So,
perfect.
This is the team that was chosen just after or just ahead of the Thai GP 2 weeks ago. Now, can you believe it was already 2 weeks ago by Diego Moreira? Now, is Diego someone that you're a friend with in the paddock? Do you get on well with Diego? Because he's put you in the team, so you must get on quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Diego was a big fan of yours last time on the Fantasy Live, so he put you in the team, also because you've been showing a lot of good form as of late. Now, what we have here is our Gold Riders, which is Jorge Martin, been on a lot of good form recently, 5 Tissot Sprint victories from the last 5, and also winning last time out in Thailand. Marc Marquez, now if it's rain conditions, as we all know, Marc Marquez could spring a surprise in any conditions. And also Brad Binder on the RC16 along with yourself. So, first and foremost, Are there any changes you would like to make to this team?
How about our budget?
Our budget is, so our team value is 20.3 million and our remaining salary is only 200,000. However, we do have 2 trades remaining, so we can swap out some riders. If you want, we can scroll down very slightly and you can see the riders and their budget. So as you can imagine, World Championship leader Pecco Bagnaia is the most expensive at 5.5 million. However, an absolute steal could be the likes of Luca Marini, Fabio Quartararo, Aleix Espargaro at 2.7. Enea Bastianini, he was on the podium here last year, could spring a surprise once again. And also Joan Mir, who's been starting to show a little bit of form on the Repsol Honda. He's only at 1 million. And I must admit, speaking from personal experience, he got me some good points in India a few weeks ago. So, yeah, we have a lot of riders we can choose from. However, we will have to pick whether we want to remove some riders from the team.
Okay, so I'll change Mark.
So we'll take Mark out. And that'll leave us with 2.5 million remaining in salary. So we can scroll down here. 2.5. We can remove someone else if you would like as well. It might give us a bigger salary and see who is available. Are you happy to stick
Brad?
with it? You want to remove Brad as well? Perfect. So that gives us 5.8 million. So we could afford Pecco Bagnaia. However, that will leave us with no money for anybody else. So I do not advise that.
I'll try to. How is Bezzecchi?
Bezzecchi is 4 million. Yes, so good pricing for Bezzecchi, third in the World Championship. So could go. You could also put in the likes of Joan Mir if you go for Marco Bezzecchi, and also maybe even Franco Morbidelli, maybe Taka Nakagami, maybe Raul Fernandez, your namesake as well. Iker Lecuona, who's also racing this weekend.
No.
Maybe Fabio.
Fabio
Di Giannantonio.
He was fast last year. No.
Quartararo. He was very fast last year, wasn't he? Even with a broken thumb, he ended up getting a podium. So he is 2.8 million.
We can book him, no?
Yes, we can. Would you like to put him in the gold or silver team?
Put him on gold.
In gold. So Fabio Quartararo is going in the gold team. And that leaves us with 3 million remaining. So who is...
3 million.
3 million, yes. So... Luca Marini.
So Luca Marini also was fast last year.
Yes, so Luca Marini. Perfect.
Yeah, on the silver.
Trade. Fantastic. So that is your team. Happy with that? Jorge Martin, Fabio Quartararo in gold, silver riders, Luca Marini, and yourself, Augusto Fernandez. Yeah. So fantastic. Well, you're betting on yourself for a big result this weekend. And and if it rains, as we said, you're very, very good in the wet. And also, as we've seen this year, also very good in the dry. Unfortunately, we don't have any MotoGP Fantasy Boost left, so we can't put them on any riders. But I must admit, that looks like a very good team indeed. Now, ahead of this weekend, how have you prepared for the triple header? Now, we've had a small break in between of the previous triple header. How, as a MotoGP rider, is it to prepare for this long haul, considering we're changing time zones as well?
Yeah, I just went home for a week and tried to keep training and rest at the same time a little bit. Just preparing for the last three, as I said. Really looking forward to have a good results on these last three, because I've been looking for a good result on the last races. So feel like I'm getting the speed every time I'm closer to the top guys, but somehow I need to put the numbers into a good result on Sunday. So looking forward to this last three. As I said, I know this track, I know Valencia with the MotoGP, so it can help. So let's try to use it.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing how you progress as ahead of over the next 3 rounds. Now, also this week on Monday marks 1 year since you became Moto2 World Champion. Like, How did that make you feel when you woke up on Monday? You're just like, wow, I've been a Moto2 world champion for one whole year now. What memories did that bring back?
Yeah, for sure. Waking up and seeing all the people tagging me in all the pictures from last year, and also my friends remind me for this perfect day, best day of my life. Not only the race but also after, and just all the weekend was very nice. To win it in Valencia was perfect with all the fans there and family. So was a perfect day, and just seeing all the pictures and videos from that day was amazing. So good vibe into this weekend. So yeah.
Did you have a party for the 1 year anniversary of your world championship?
No, we don't have time for party now. So we will celebrate this season after Valencia.
Yeah, after the end of season, there'll be a big party going on in Valencia, and well, back home as well. Now, talking of the Moto2 World Championship, you have your ex-teammate from last year, Pedro Costa, on the verge of becoming Moto2 World Champion. Has he been asking you for advice, trying to get little small snippets from you about how the MotoGP bike is? Has he been asking you questions about it ahead of next year?
Well, not a lot. We've been having some conversation about the bike and about how everything works a little bit, and also how the team is and everything, because he's joining the team. So, but yeah, nothing special. We have a good relationship from last year in Moto2. So just normal things, and can't wait to have him on the other part of the box.
Yeah, you both made an incredible teammate pairing last year in the IO squad. I'm guessing that you're 100% going to keep the number 37. I know it's hotly contested between you both, but there's no amount of money he can give you. 200%. So there you go. You heard it here first. 200%. Augusto Fernandez will be running the 37. No amount of money from Pedro can get him to change the number. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So, Augusto, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on today, and I hope the weekend goes extremely well for you, either in the wet or the dry. One final thing I would like to ask from you, I would like to ask you for a prediction of where you think you'll finish in the sprint on Saturday and in the race on Sunday.
Myself?
I've put you right on the spot. Yes, yourself.
I'll go with a 10 in sprint and 7 in the race.
Fantastic. 2 top 10 finishes and good fantasy points on the board as well.
Yeah.
Augusto, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and I hope the weekend goes as well as it possibly can.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Enjoy the weekend and speak to you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Well, there you have it then. Augusto Fernandez has picked the MotoGP Fantasy team for this weekend. As you can see, Jorge Martin, who has been on a roller coaster of form at the moment. 5 Tissot sprints in the last 5, 4 pole positions in the last 6 races as well. 13 points in the world behind Pecco Bagnaia in the World Championship. He's chasing his first MotoGP title. Can he do it? I'd actually like to hear your predictions of who you think is going to be world champion at the end of the year in the comments below. Is it going to be Team Pecco? Is it going to be Team Martin? Let us know who it will be. Also, he's picked 2021 world champion Fabio Quartararo for his gold team. Also, Luca Marini, who's been on good form of late as well. And himself, Augusto Fernandez, who has had a couple of top 10 finishes this year. Who's it going to be next time when we play MotoGP Fantasy? But before we go, just like to remind you, there are still prizes on board. So we've got the season competition prizes, which you can see here, which will give you, if you finish in first place, the 2022 MotoGP Champions helmet replica signed by Pecco Bagnaia himself, a Lenovo laptop, and the MotoGP 23 video game, and also a wristwatch from Tissot, the official sponsor of MotoGP. But if you've just not signed up yet, do not worry, you can still do it ahead of the final 3 races of the year. We have weekly competitions, and this is a big one, I think. You have 2 MotoGP tickets for any GP for your choosing if you are the highest point scorer across the weekend. So make sure you get signed up to MotoGP Fantasy Live if you haven't already. And just remember, we've got 3 races remaining across the next 3 race weekends. Hope you enjoy the rest of the MotoGP 2023 season, and we shall see you next time.